Hey guys, this is AceLallyX2 bringing you my first commentary ever. This is Studio and I'm playing Demolition. My first commentary is going to be a dual one with my roommate Sonny. Sonny said what? And he also plays Call of Duty very well. I'll let him introduce himself.
What's going on, guys? This is Sonny Said What, or CK Freak is my gamer tag on Xbox. And I'm going to be doing this dual commentary with AceLallyX2 here. He's my roommate. And we've pretty much been living together for about 2 years now. So I'm going to let him introduce what this commentary is going to be about a little bit, and then we'll get back into it.
I thought this commentary could be a pretty good opening to how we actually met and our first experiences together in college.
Yeah, I agree. We've had, the past 2 years have just been completely just sporadic and just crazy for us. Anywhere from going out on college nights and staying in and playing some Call of Duty. You know, it gets hard to handle, but you know what? We make do. We do it.
Yeah. So our first year meeting each other, our first time meeting each other, you kind of stayed away from us, the rest of the roommates.
Well, see, okay, this is what happened. I think so sophomore year we actually started rooming together, and we had an apartment with 2 more guys, cool guys. One of them I didn't really much enjoy the company of. I guess I'm gonna leave it at that. And the other one was great. Probably one of my favorite roommates. And then obviously there's Ace Lally over here. And so we got along very well, which is why we decided to room this year, which is our junior year, which is almost to a close. So yeah, I mean the reason I kind of stayed away at the beginning was I had a lot going on, you know, especially with friends from freshman year and trying to keep in touch with anyone and everyone, and you know that kind of takes a toll. It kind of gets tough managing both your roommates and your friends.
Too much partying, I think.
Yeah, freshman year was definitely a lot of partying, a lot more than my sophomore year, I think. But then after that, I kind of simmered down a little bit. You know, it was time to buckle down a little bit and pay attention to school a little bit more.
Yeah, I agree. Freshman year is definitely that year that you get all the partying out of your system for the most part. Then sophomore year, you kind of kick it in gear to graduate as soon as possible. So my first experience really seeing you, other than you going to and from class, was when you were carried home by 2 of your best friends.
Yeah, well, let's just say that's a night that we don't discuss much in this house. Yeah, see, that night was just let's just say it's a blur. I don't really remember much from that night, but it was a good night regardless. But that was actually the first night that I got closer to Ace over here, because coming back that night, my friends dropped me off, and I was very not in the right state of mind, and I needed someone to take care of me that night. So you know, Ace here took the role, and so that's how we kind of became buddies after that. Became really good roommates. So you know, I gotta thank him for that.
Yeah, man, I'm actually kind of happy that night happened, even though you were a little sick. I definitely feel like that was the turning point in our relationship of becoming really close friends. Because before then, I was hanging out with the not-so-favored roommate, and you and our other good roommate really opened my eyes to his wrongdoings, we'll say.
Yeah, well, you know, we're gonna leave him out of this though, but you know, just in case he watches this one day, and you know, he's like, fuck you guys, you know, whatever. But no, I gotta say, yeah, that night really definitely just changed a lot of things, you know. I got to realize what a great guy Ace was, and after that, we kind of discovered our common interest in Call of Duty, and that's kind of where this whole thing, like, took off. And, you know, it's crazy how much Call of Duty can really bring people together. And I know that sounds really weird to say, how, you know, people can connect over a game, but it's true, you know?
I definitely agree, man. I mean, I've played Call of Duty well before high school, and I always played it and always had fun, but you were really the one that opened my eyes to not only commentating, but competitive play, and really made it a lot more fun for me.
Yeah, I agree. I think once you've played this game for a while, it gets to a point where, you know, public matches just don't do it for you. You need more competition, more drive, more passion towards the game. You know, you want to keep yourself entertained, and that's really hard to do when you're running around with people using rocket launchers and, you know, all that other newbie stuff. So
I definitely agree with that one. You definitely get sick of those noobs out there.
So yeah, I mean that's definitely one of the biggest things that really, like, you know, I guess brought us together as roommates, which was which was kind of what led us to connect on a deeper level, and just kind of it's always common interests that bring people together, and I agree. And ours just happened to be Call of Duty, which was perfect for both of us. I
definitely agree. And now we're into our second year living together. Now we thinned the crowd, and now it's just you and me living in a 2-bedroom apartment. I'm gonna ask you personally, how do you feel about living with me?
It sucks. No, actually, I'm kidding.
Thanks, man.
No, it's definitely, I gotta say, it's very, very chill, mellow. I think mellow is the perfect word to kind of describe our relationship. It's just, we both kind of, have a very timid personality and not timid where, it's not outgoing, because I'm a very outgoing person, I think. But
we just are both go with the flow, kind of.
Yeah, and it's our relationship, has a lot to do with compromise. I think that, we try to stay away from fights. I think the only thing we really fight about all the time
is where we're gonna eat next.
Right, exactly. I think that is the worst thing as a college student. We have no money, we have nothing, and we can't cook. So, it sucks. And so the day we do get money, we're just like, okay, where do you want to eat? And
dollar menu.
Yeah, it goes back and forth, and we're like, where do you want to eat? No, where do you want to eat? And that goes on for 30 minutes, and after a while, it's a little infuriating. But we get over that really quick. But that's about it. We don't really argue about anything else.
We're both just, where do we want to eat? Food is our #1 main concern in college right now.
I really wish that food was not a factor in your well-being. I just wish we could survive off I don't know, your leftover fat.
See, that's my belief about sleep. Why do we need sleep?
Well, see, we disagree on that very much. Because I love sleep. I absolutely love sleep. If I could sleep, if I could hibernate like a bear, I'm in. You can count me in.
I'm the exact opposite. I will stay up all night, every night, and I'll nap occasionally.
Night owl. See, I mean, actually, it's kind of ironic because we're recording this commentary at 1:43 in the morning. So yeah, we're definitely both night owls, but I do cherish sleep, I gotta say.
Yep, sleep could be a little less in my life if I could control it.
So we're heading up to round 2 now, I see.
Yeah, so we actually lost the first round, and second round I really picked it up and got some momentum behind me to motivate my team to win the second round.
Yeah, I see that. You guys ended up losing the first round, but I see that you actually ended up going pretty big this second round, and you guys hit overtime, I think. So let's change gears a little bit and start talking about what you want to do with your channel. So let me tell me and our audience what you're gonna do with this channel.
So with this channel, like I said earlier, this is my first commentary, and I'm really happy that my roommate here is going to help me out with it. But this channel, mainly, I just want to put some different kind of gameplay. I'm going to play all different game modes, all different maps. I'm definitely not a one-gun guy. I'll mix it up with ARs, SMGs, and even snipers are in there sometimes. So I'm just going to give everybody out there a variety of games and guns.
A plethora of content.
Exactly. So actually, I have to thank Sonny right here for lending me his HD PVR right now so that I could...
What, this is mine?
Yeah, snuck it out of your bedroom. Sorry about that.
No, it's okay. But yeah, so yeah, he's using my HD PVR right now. But you said you're gonna get brand new equipment over summer, right?
Definitely. I'm going to invest in my own HD PVR. I'm gonna get some new Astros because my Triton's kind of crapped out on me. And I'm hoping to get a Scuf controller, but I might have to test yours first.
Scuf. Yeah, I'm really excited about mine. I actually ordered mine a couple days ago. I think Friday. I ordered mine Friday, so I'm very, very antsy on when it's going to get here. I'm really excited for it.
Yeah, I don't think any of these viewers can believe how antsy you are for that controller.
Yeah.
Seems like every half hour you're asking where it is.
Yeah, you know what? It's kind of weird, but I've been dreaming about it. Like I don't know what it is. Maybe it's my subconscious telling me that I really want this controller for whatever reason. But yeah, I like last night I had a dream about this controller, and I think I was like cuddling with it. I don't know. It was kind of weird.
Oh man, I think that's a little bit too much information right there. But yeah, I'm hoping to get a Scuf controller and follow up on challenging you.
Yeah, good luck with that. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, I think it'd be cool. I think Scuf is really one of those up and coming companies that like a lot of people are really just going out and buying Scuf controllers, and I think the best part of it is that it's MLG approved, so like in competitions and stuff. Even though we don't really go out and do many competitions, but, you know, still, it's cool to have something that's not considered cheating or illegal, you know?
Yeah, which actually kind of is surprising to me that these Scuf controllers where you can manipulate basically your button layout to be better and your trigger finger to be faster. I'm surprised that Scuf controllers themselves are allowed in MLG, but then control freaks are actually banned.
Yeah, I agree. I don't know what it is. I don't exactly know why control freaks are banned. Maybe it has something to do with the amount of money that, you know, Scuf is willing to put down to support esports, and maybe control freaks not that much. I really don't know why control freaks aren't allowed. But, you know, as far as Scuf controller goes, I think that they're just improving on the design of the Xbox controller. You know, a lot of times developers, they come out with these products and they're not really thinking about the future, you know? Like, it's not like Xbox or Microsoft has released some sort of new controller that kind of understands what people in the esports community want, and so I think Scuf did that, and I don't think the paddles on the back, I don't really consider them cheating. I think it's a much more ergonomic design to help out players who are really into the competitive scene.
Yeah, I agree with what you're saying. Like, that Xbox doesn't seem to come out with an updated controller, I guess we could say, to facilitate people's comments on their originals. And I guess if you look at the competitions, if everyone's using Scufs, or at least most of them, it's all fair and game, I guess.
Yeah, I definitely agree, and that kind of leads me on to another topic that I was thinking about recently, and, you know, it's kind of late in the year, and, you know, what I've noticed is that Infinity Ward still has not come out with any sort of information on Modern Warfare 4, or if, you know, if it's going to be called Modern Warfare 4. So, I mean, let's get a little bit of your input. What do you want from Modern Warfare 4? What do you think the game should include to kind of suit players, not just in the competitive scene, but just the general player as well, but still keep it so it's not too newbie?
Alright, I actually have an interesting fact I came across. Now, nobody can hold me to this because I can't remember the exact name, but it's either going to be called Modern Warfare 4 or something along Ghost Protocol. It'll be Call of Duty Ghost Protocol or Call of Duty Modern Warfare 4 is what I have heard.
Interesting. They're going the Mission Impossible route, I guess.
It seems like it.
So I wonder if that's gonna have anything to do with Ghost's storyline, because Ghost is actually a character in the Modern Warfare series, as a lot of you guys probably know. So I wonder if that's gonna have anything to do with that.
Actually, I didn't even think about that. That'd be really interesting to see. Maybe not a remake of one of the previous Modern Warfares, but almost like a Ghost point of view of some events that happened in the previous game.
I agree, you know, and one of the biggest questions that's really going around is, you know, what is Infinity Ward going to do? What timeline is it going to be based off of? You know, now that Black Ops 2 is done 2025, which is far into the future, and, I mean, not too far, you know, it's not like Star Wars, but, you know, I'm really wondering what path Infinity Ward is really going to take with this game. What I'm really hoping is that they kind of go back to their roots in Call of Duty 4 and kind of, you know, try to base the game more for the general audience and not base it just towards new, because honestly, I'm going to be honest with you, I really did not enjoy Modern Warfare 3 at all.
I have to agree with you. Modern Warfare 3 was going for the new people that have never played a first-person shooter. They just have all these aspects that really get annoying for the people that know how to play the game, and then the noobs kind of figure out a way to put it towards their advantage and turn the game on us.
Right, I agree. And one of the things was, like, the biggest thing I remember was, I think it was Modern Warfare 2 where they had one-man army.
One-man army,
man. I don't know what developers were thinking putting that in. Like, I don't know how they couldn't have kind of foreseen what people were going to do with one-man army and just keep reloading noob tubes and all that stuff.
No, so, see, I liked one-man army to a point, but I agree, maybe if they put a limit on what you could use for it, maybe, because it's almost like a weird version of Scavenger where you could get more ammo, but yeah, cut off the noob tubes and cut off everything else.
No, I agree. You know what? I think that's why I really just have to give it up to Treyarch, because one of the biggest things they did is that they took all of the you know, the comments that people were making in the community and really improved everything about the game. Like, for example, the biggest thing that I think of is the Ghost perk, and how Ghost was so just overused and just not fair in Modern Warfare 3, and then I think it was Modern Warfare 3, and then in this game they improved it so the Ghost will only work if you're on the move. So it completely eliminates that camping factor.
I definitely agree with you. I find it really interesting that Ghost, you have to be on the move. But again, like you said, it helps with the camping. And we still see camping, but Black Ops 2 definitely went back to all the comments that we made and really changed the way we could play. So this game is actually, looks like it's coming to a close here, so I'll let Sonny say a few ending words.
Yeah, man, I just want to thank you for letting me be on this commentary with you. You kind of had no choice since I was sitting right next to you. But yeah, I really enjoyed this. I think we should do this more often. But I just want this to be kind of a stepping stone for your channel and kind of just go from here. I want to see what more content that you can put up.
Yeah, thanks, Sonny. I mean, yeah, you're sitting right next to me, so I didn't have much of a choice. But like you know, I'm a pretty shy guy, and this first commentary is going to be a real big step towards maybe commentating on my own and really letting these guys see some different kinds of gameplay, and I'll give them some pointers if I have any that people haven't talked about already. So if you guys like this commentary and gameplay, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe for new content that's going to come out real soon. If you have any comments on how I can do better, please leave a comment down below. Thanks. Talk to you later.